guys, this is B.Jr. on B.Jr.'s Movie Cave on the Endurance Productions YouTube channel. It's late, I have a headache, and I thought what better time to do a tips video for you guys. Gearing up for a Mad Monster party this year. I may go by for 1, maybe 2 days, I'm not sure at this point. But I definitely will be attending in some format if nothing happens. And try to do the vendor hall and kind of go around, see what kind of autographs are out there, what kind of celebrity guests are involved with the convention, Q&A panels, all that kind of stuff. It's been customary to do this kind of video to kind of give you guys an overview of what to do or what's available at a convention. This is a horror movie and pop culture convention called Mad Monster Party in Charlotte, North Carolina, happening towards the end of this month of March in the year of our Lord 2015. Many guests are going to be in attendance and or kind of icons of fright, if you want to call them that. What I normally tell people to do as far as tip number 1, dress comfortably. Always wear clothing that you feel comfortable in. Don't worry about what other people think, because you're going to be kind of on your feet a lot, kind of on the go. Most importantly, wear some, even if you wear some dressy clothes to the horror convention, be sure to wear some very comfortable foot gear, like athletic shoes, whatever you find comfortable, because you are going to be waiting in some kind of line, either to get food or to get an autograph or something like that, especially on Saturday. Saturday tends to be the most busiest day, so expect some lines either to get in or whatever. Probably the next one is probably the most important. Don't get hung up on just one thing to go to the convention for. Kind of, you don't really have to plan it all out, and anymore I don't really plan it out to the nth degree, but just kind of have like an overview, kind of get the schedule from the website, kind of go over it, try to figure out what you may want to be involved in. If you want to go to some movie screenings, there are going to be some movie screenings going on, Q&A panels as I said before, celebrity guests are going to be there if you want to get an autograph or just meet and shake hands to, kind of fanboy out, whatever you want to do. There's all kinds of stuff, and most importantly for me nowadays, I just like to see friends that come in from other places around the country to go to these conventions, say howdy, hang out for a little bit, have lunch. Also, you can go hit the vendor hall. That's one of the things I really look forward to nowadays. See all the different crafts or anything that people have brought to sell. Anything from t-shirts to posters to horror props, sometimes they're homemade props, replica things from movies, all kinds of stuff, DVDs, Blu-rays, you name it, it's all there usually. So Halloween, masks, I'm into the mask thing now. That's probably primarily what I'll be looking for, is kind of like a souvenir. Don't have a lot of cash flow this year, which brings us to the next thing. Take cash. Most or all vendors do not take cards or checks. So be sure to hit that money machine before you go. And to piggyback on that, guys, another tip is to set a limit for yourselves. You can get into trouble going back and forth to that money machine. You'll go broke, trust me, because there's so many cool things that you can spend your money on. But I always say set a limit, set a little budget for yourself, and stick to it. That way, just remember, there's always going to be another convention. There's always going to be another show. Somewhere, somehow, there's always going to be another show. So don't worry if you don't get that specific item. And remember, you can find most things online anyway. Alright, what is B.Jr. taking to the... And just another one as we segue into what B.Jr. is taking to get signed this year. Not going to have a whole lot of cash flow, but I'm going to try to enjoy myself and might get a couple things signed in the old binder here. Most importantly, go to the dollar store, take your buns to Walmart, and get yourself a Sharpie of your color. I prefer gold or silver. You can get a number of different colors of Sharpies, red, blue, whatever your fancy for whatever your poster or autograph needs, whatever you like to see on your autographs. Ran into this problem a couple of times where the celebrity, for whatever reason, only had a black Sharpie, and if you put that on negative black space, you're not going to be able to see your autograph that well. Sounds nerdy, sounds pet peevish, but it will save you a lot of heartache, and your autographs will look 10 times 10 times greater. Okay, this year I'm getting out of the poster thing, guys. Wall space is always against us, and I've gotten into other things I like to put on the walls, and I'm kind of into the masks thing now. So you know, unless it's just a mini poster on the table that I've really got to have. Chances are I probably won't be buying a poster or anything of that nature. So what I decided to do is kind of what I decided a convention ago is to do a DVDs or Blu-ray covers only, because those parts of my collection are always going to be there on the shelves, and it's just time to kind of invest in those. So without further delay, I'm just taking a binder, nice and neat. This is the way I prefer to do it. Get yourself some protect those sleeves so you can protect your autographs therein, and you don't have to worry about them getting smudged or anything of that nature. You know, the days of carrying the big poster tube around are kind of gone for B.Jr. I don't really want to do that anymore. Excuse my dogs, they're up and walking around here. But you know, hauling the poster tubes around, the big you know, covers that you cover, you know, you can carry. It's just a big mess, and if it rains, you're going to have a problem. There's always water damage due to that. So I decided to just go strictly DVD and Blu-ray, and/or if there's a nifty thing on the table, might get that instead. Here's what B.Jr.'s taking if he goes. Tom Savini's going to be in town. Got Day of the Dead DVD Shop Factory, no, excuse me, Scream Factory. It's the double-sided one, so I don't know. Just taking a couple ideas here. Got the Friday 4 DVD cover also. There's going to be some Nightbreed folks in attendance. The girl that played Shuna Sassy, the monster girl. Also Doug Bradley is going to be in attendance. We'll take the new Scream Factory Blu-ray cover. It's double-sided as well, so you can. I'll probably go with the new art, but because there's some space here for autographs. These are just now. Will B.Jr. get all these signed? No, there's no way. Because you're talking about some major money if you did that. These are just to be prepared. That's what I've always said. Always be prepared, because you never know what people are going to be charging, if they charge, you know. And that's just the thing, you know. Most of them charge nowadays, so you have to kind of be mindful of that. Got my double feature there for Sid Haig and/or William Forsythe. I've taken this one for William Forsythe just in case, because it's Extreme Prejudice is one of his earlier roles in the 80s, and I really enjoy his role in that movie as Old Buck, one of the military mercenary guys. The Crazies DVD, Lynn Lowry, one of the cast members, is going to be there. A Fright Night DVD cover, got that signed at a convention a while back by Stephen Jeffries. The whole cast just basically is going to be there. Chris Sarandon, Amanda Beers, you name it. There's going to be a whole bunch of them. A couple of minor characters are going to be there too this year. Jonathan Stark is one of them. He played Jerry the Vampire's protector. He was also in House 2. I'll take that one along. Machete Kills. Danny Trejo is going to be in attendance this year. I doubt I'll get this one signed, because I've already got Danny Trejo to sign a Blu-ray before. I probably won't get that one signed. Well, who knows? Halloween 2, Dick Warlock, who played Michael Myers. He's a legendary stuntman. I'm going to take this older Universal Halloween 2 Blu-ray, because it's signed by Rick Rosenthal, the director, on the other side. So I thought I'd go ahead and take that one as an option, and also the Halloween 3 Scream Factory Blu-ray covers for Dick Warlock, just in case. Tim Capello, the saxophone guy, I don't know how else to say it, from Lost Boys, he's going to be there. I don't even know if he'll be charging for autographs. I might imagine so, or even if he'll be signing, but I'm taking the Blu-ray just in case. Tobin Bell, who played Jigsaw in the Saw movies. Just going to take that one just in case. Saw movies aren't my favorite films ever, but I thought I'd take it along just in case. Zodiac, Charles Fleischer, the voice of Roger Rabbit, and kind of all-around character actor. He had a bit part in the original Nightmare on Elm Street as well. He had a bit part, a very kind of a pivotal little role in the movie Zodiac I'm a big fan of. He played, I think, Robert Vaughn in this movie, where he was one of those who was thought to be, I think, one of the suspects of the Zodiac. Yeah, I'm not going to go off on a tangent there, but anyway, he was in Zodiac. And he was also, like I said, in Nightmare on Elm Street. I thought I'd take this one along just in case. Gunnar Hansen, I've already got him signed a couple things in years past, but got the new 40th anniversary Blu-ray cover. I'd take that along with the Bill Johnson's going to be there. He played Leatherface in Part 2, so that's it, guys. These are all the kind of the possibilities that B.Jr.'s just kind of prepared for. Now, in actuality, I'm probably only going to come away from this convention with about 3 or 4 autographs, just being honest. But it's good to always have a game plan, a basic game plan. And don't worry, guys. Even if you don't take your own items, you know, don't beat yourself up. You know, every single person that's going to be there signing autographs has autographable photos on their table and/or mini posters. So if you guys want to just pick from the table, a lot of times I like to take my items just in case, because sometimes the table items aren't that strong. They're kind of just thrown together, look like they were just printed off on somebody's home printer, and it doesn't look real good. So that's it, guys. That's your ceremonial tips video, along with what B.Jr. may take to the convention, provided he goes. So rock on. Leave your questions, comments below, and I'll try to comment back as much as possible. Bye.